flights. Like, there can't be that many flights going on in the middle of the night. It's cover, you guys. It's cover. So look. Where's the party at? You see, you could see some of these places. Like, okay, there's nothing going on, so to speak, down in Florida. But look at all these commercial flights. So military flights can be mixed in with these. See, this one is the Wells Fargo Trustee TAI 580. TAI 13, okay? And if you look and see where did it come from, where it came from is El Salvador. So, Avianca could be military. Maybe it's a commercial flight. But you would have to put TAI 580 into the browser and then it would tell you like a flight plan for it. So let's take that off. See, once you get used to seeing them, then maybe you can recognize some of the... See, these are JetBlue and what's this one right here? No call sign from Colombia. Now that's a little suspicious, right? It's flying on the same path as the commercial liners. But look at it. Got a Colombian pink plane. I can't really read what that says. Some of these photos are just blur, so you can't really tell. But no call sign from Colombia, and it's blending in with the other commercial flights. See, but it's out of what does that say? Gomez Plata, near Guadalupe. I don't really know my way around Brazil, whatever. What is it? Colombia. And these other ones, like, that's a United airline. This one should be an American airline. But see, what does it say? American Airline 1141. That's AAL, adds up to 7. 4 plus 3, 7. And see, it's owned by Wilmington Trust Company trustee. So it could be operating as a military vessel because it's held by a trust, Wilmington Trust trustee. See, if it was still American Airlines, if you look down here, it'll say American Airlines, but it doesn't say that. So you have to wonder who's operating the planes that are held in trust by a bank. This one right here flew out of Panama. Oh, no. It's flying past Panama. Where did it come from? San Andreas. One of these, iffy kind of islands out in the middle of nowhere. And it looks like, well, if it's a Panamanian airline, why is it almost out of Panama? It's flying at 37,000 feet. 434 knots. That looks like a military flight to me. See what I mean? If you push the U, it gives you only military flights, but that disappears once I took the thing off of it. But they pretend like these little islands, you know, are all like close to each other, but like I said before, when you use Google Maps, you zoom in on it and it blurs everything out. So like you couldn't even see that Bermuda right there. Because this is the part of the why they have the ball earth, because they can hide a bunch of this stuff that's out here in the middle of the ocean. See, that's Antarctica. They can hide the stuff that's out here. But see, this is what I was saying before, the tunnel entrance, Puget Sound. Here's all these guys, you know, they're flying different patterns. What are they flying over? They're flying round and round. Maybe they got taking measurements and stuff. So Fort Lewis over there. So these, I consider these to be National Guard. That one's an Apache, Black Hawk, Apache, Black Hawk, Black Hawk. All those. Okay. Puget Sound, Bellevue, Seattle, all that. They're guarding this because there's an entrance to the tunnel underground, under the sub-tunnels that go under the continent. Now, San Francisco Bay, also, here's we've got an RCH flight coming in. Where did they come from? Hawaii? Yes, they came from Hawaii. And what does it add up to? 7, 8, 9? Well, I don't know if they're picking up or delivering, actually. Haven't gotten my roll yet. So here's all them down by San Diego. There's a Navy base down there too, Mission Bay. Look at these two, Silver 8 and Silver 07. The Strato tanker. And that's also Strato tanker. So look what they do. That one flew out of Riverside or somewhere, Moreno Valley in LA. And it comes to fly over off the coast of Tijuana, down over Mexico. I guess U.S. is patrolling for Mexico over in this area. Okay. The tunnel actually goes like San Francisco Bay in this way under the whole valley. I think it's much thicker because it goes under. Oh, and then it runs down this way, tunnel. And then there's like, I know it goes up to here. Oh, this is kind of a mess. So I isolated that one, but look at here, Hoover 41. That is a Boeing RC-135. See, they're patrolling out over the ocean and then they come back. That one's coming out of Las Vegas. Interesting because the Kaylee Russell story was out of Hoover. I don't know if that's a county or what in Alabama. That whole thing is a scam. All right. Surprisingly, this is the first time I've looked to see. There's no one patrolling Corpus Christi. Usually they're flying around this way and then all down here at Laredo. I see none there. That's the first time I've seen. But if you take off military and say, okay, just let me show me all the flights, then you see there are flights here. You know, that says, oh, it's a not a commercial flight, just a small plane. That's Spain right there. Now, is it a military? I don't know. Sometimes if you look and see, where is it coming from? Flying out of LA, could be a commercial flight. It's kind of going the wrong way to go to Spain, though. Maybe it's going down to the islands, because normally they fly up. Right? Normally they fly up when they want to get to another continent. All right. So let's just put this back on military. So just get a general idea. Here's some of the RCH flights. 150, which adds to a 6. Oh, they just disappeared. No, don't disappear. Let's see if we can get it. So acting a little funny right now. That's 18. 24 adds to 6. See, they go up and then over. So that flight just came out of Seville, somewhere near Seville in Spain. Now I wonder if it's going to fly off to Hawaii, Honolulu. Let me see, what can I see where that one came from? That one came from the same spot. So they got 2 RCH flights that came from the same spot. We don't know where they're going to land, but could be going into DC. You just don't know. Oh, I think this one. Says it's going 316 knots over Atlantic City. Is there a 13,000 feet? Don't know. Is it going to disappear like some of the other RCH flights? Because I'm telling you, they disappear right when I'm looking at them. It looks like it's descending. Interesting, because normally I've seen a lot more planes flying over these spots. Where was that one? Delaware. No, here's Delaware right here. So there's like the tunnel covers most of Maryland. There is, let me turn that off. There's an opening to the tunnel, like right in that area. And then look at this. Where Wilmington is, there's an entrance to the tunnel here. So like this whole waterway is usually covered with National Guard flying over it. And then this is right outside of DC. I think these planes are at Reagan National Airport. And so the tunnel, is all under this area here. I did the thing before. You guys can look at the other video that I did. So they've got some stuff in the air over here. That's the county of Fairfax. So that's probably maybe the sheriff or something. That one, Laboratory Corporation of America Holdings. Laboratory Center for Emergency Medicine of Western PA. So these are not really what I normally see. But what is this? They got something here out of Philly. See, this could be a military flight because it's held by UNB Bank trustee. It's 8. Look, and 4085 adds up to 17. VOC 17. See, if we isolate it, we can see where did it come from. I mean, it could be, what airline is it? Volaris. But sometimes you see them and they don't just have a nice flight path. You see them making circles and stuff like that. That's more suspicious that it's a military. But yeah, these rich flights, they're definitely military. RCH 150. That's definitely. Okay. Let's see. Virginia Beach right there. Usually they're flying all over there. And then I don't know if there's tunnel entrances here at Charleston, but it's very, very suspicious to me that there's possibly newer tunnels that have been made and kind of like join up with the ones that I have from long ago. But it looks kind of quiet. See, this is the military flights only. So this is really unusual. Here's something going on over Albuquerque. See, you can see Aquila 21 is flying all around there. That's what I normally see, all on different spots. Then we look at that one. That one's just, 135775, but if you add those all up, and what's this one? Stalk 52, which adds up to a 7. So they're looking all throughout New Mexico, because New Mexico has tunnels under, dumbs under the whole thing. And so that's what you see when it's like they fly round and round and round. See, like this one. Juarez is on the Mexican side. And this is El Paso. So El Paso, Texas, Fort Bliss. They do have one helicopter up. That's a Chinook. Okay, so normally I see a lot more. Here's something over Vegas, Hoover 41. I think we looked at that one going out over the ocean off the coast of Ensenada. And then this one, Royal 34, what are they doing? They're going back and forth over Arizona. Kind of close to the border with Utah. So here's the military guys. You can see them flying around a little bit in San Diego. It's very unusual that there's only one. Normally they have like 5 or 6 or more. And you see this is some wildlife area. We don't know what's down there. But they've been flying over that several times. Right? That's San Diego, Mission Bay down there. So here's one, Oceanside. That's where Camp Pendleton is. See, they're doing quite a big loop. Helping this guy out who's by himself down here. So they're kind of overlapping down to San Diego, out over the coast, and then patrolling over Camp Pendleton. This one, what's this one? Fresno. Sometimes these are the cops, like the sheriff and stuff. Visalia. That's like where they grow garlic and stuff.